Okay, resetters, this video is going to rock your world, especially for those of you that are trying so hard to lose weight. I want to share with you 5 myths that you've been told, I've been told, the world's been told, helps you lose weight, and it actually will make you gain weight. So, and this will blow you away. These 5 things, I watch people fall prey to them over and over and over again. If I could wipe these 5 things from your mind and repattern them, this is what I would tell you. Can't wait to share this with you. And also know that this video has been brought to you by Organifi, my favorite people who provide so many cool products, but specifically Balance, which I'm going to share with you why this product can help you lose weight and can dispel one of the myths that we're going to dive into. So here we go. Ready? Okay, myth number 1. Calories matter. If you are still counting calories to lose weight, I'm going to tell you stop, because you are only going to drive yourself crazy. When we start restricting calories, what we do is we change our set point. I always use this example. If you find that you are eating only 1,500 calories a day, and you are exercising 500 and burning 500 calories a day, that is a delta of 1,000 calories. What happens is, in order to keep your weight at where you want it or to lose weight, you have to keep doing 1,000 calories or less. That makes no sense. Over time, what are you going to eventually have to keep lowering your set point and lowering your set point? You can't be at like 200 calories. It is crazy making, and we have to clear it from our mind. So if calories don't matter, then what matters? And it is 2 things. 1, blood sugar matters. A, start checking your blood sugar. That's the first thing I want to tell you. But B, when you look at your blood sugar, I am a huge fan of a continuous glucose monitor. I have one on right now. I wear this I used to wear it twice a year. Now I'm wearing it like every few months just to see where my blood sugar levels are at. When you look at a blood sugar chart throughout your day, like you can see a customized one with a continuous glucose monitor, when those spikes are going up and down multiple times throughout a day, that means your body is having to release insulin to take care of those spikes, to take that glucose and put it into a cell. But at the root of what insulin resistance is it's too much secretion of insulin, too many spikes. So the name of the blood sugar game is less of these spikes. We want our blood sugar to be even throughout the day, maybe 1 or 2 spikes, so that you don't have to make as much insulin. If you are not making as much insulin, you will not be building a body that's moving towards insulin resistance. If you're not insulin resistant, you will not struggle to lose weight. It's literally that simple. So stop counting the calories, start looking at your blood sugar. Second part of that is that your microbiome matters. This is why I'm such a fan of Balance. I put Balance, just one of these capsules, or they have little packs. I'll open up a capsule, open up the pack, and I'll put it in my water in my fasting window. What we're seeing from just watching so many people fast and from looking at the research is that a lot of times we are hungry not because our blood sugar demands it or our human cells demand it, because our microbiome in our gut is saying, hey, feed me. So you can feed it Balance, put it in some water, drink it in your fasting window, and now those microbes won't give you hunger signals and allow you to fast longer. Like those 2, I wish you could understand the power of the 2 things that I just taught you. Just get rid of those calories, bring in these 2 hacks, and you will see a dramatic shift right there in your weight loss efforts. Okay, myth number 2. Diet foods help you lose weight. They don't. In fact, most diet foods have harmful chemicals in it, and chemicals make you fat and they block your weight loss effort. They also make it hard for you to metabolically shift if that's what you're trying to do. So this is a well-known fact. This is why you all, when you ask me about like, can I drink Diet Coke in my fasting window? I'm like, no, NutraSweet makes you fat. I know it says Diet Coke on there, but NutraSweet will make you hold on to weight because it falls under a category called an obesogen. And these toxins that are obesogen, they block the receptor site for insulin. So you're over here trying to fast and do keto and fast like a girl, like I've taught you all, and you're really working on your blood sugar. But when you bring these diet foods in, what ends up happening is those chemicals make you insulin resistant. So you're working against yourself. So let's get rid of the diet foods. I'm such a fan of fasting and good quality food that nature provided you. Maybe a food that even doesn't have a label. I will tell you that most of the foods I eat throughout my day don't have labels. They're fruits, vegetables, and meats. That's the majority of what I eat. The minute it has a label, now I got to understand what those ingredients are. And many of those ingredients, especially the diet food ones, are going to be toxic and are going to be an obesogen, and they're going to make you fat, and you're going to struggle to get into this fat burning state that I've worked so hard to teach you all. You've worked so hard to get yourself there. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, oh my God, this one's so good. Number 3. Oh my God, I've been waiting to talk to you all about this. Weight loss drugs do not work long term. And you all know the drug I'm talking about that everybody is obsessed with right now, and it's Ozempic. I get that a lot of people are seeing when they look in the mirror that they're losing weight with Ozempic. I get that people see the number on the scale changing, but we have to remember when we're looking at weight loss, it's not just fat that builds up your body to look bigger or to change the number on the scale. It's also muscle. And what Ozempic is doing is it's breaking down muscle. So yes, you fit into your clothes different. Yes, the scale changes, but at the expense of your muscle. This is why you hear people talking about the Ozempic face, where people are starting to look older. It's because they're breaking muscle down. But here's the problem with breaking muscle down. Your muscle, the more muscle you have, the more insulin receptor sites you have. It is in the muscle that you create these insulin receptor sites to be able to pull glucose into the muscle so that you can use that muscle. If you break muscle down, you lose those receptor sites. Second part of breaking muscle down is the more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism is. So your body has to turn up the heat because it has more muscle, which is a more efficient type of tissue in your body. So losing muscle is no good. We want to keep muscle. So please, those of you that are on Ozempic, I really want you to rethink about this because we don't want you to lose muscle. And those of you considering it, I really want to teach you that this is a slippery slope we need to be careful of. Muscle, muscle, muscle is so important for weight loss. It is so important as an anti-aging tool. I can't say enough about it. Okay, number 4. Oh my God, this may be my favorite video. I'm not lying. Number 4, doing more cardio is going to help you lose weight. Wrong. That is a total myth. So remember that cardio falls into this category of, oh, I do cardio to burn more calories. But remember, it's going to change your set point if all you're doing is cardio. But the other problem, especially with people who do too much cardio, is that it starts to break muscle down and it raises up cortisol. So we've already talked about what happens when you break muscle down. But when we bring cortisol up, you become more insulin resistant. So think about the difference between like somebody who does yoga all the time, or let's say, I'm going to throw out my favorite sport. Think about the difference between a tennis player and a marathon runner. A marathon runner is pushing nonstop that cortisol machine. Cortisol's up, calories are being burned, muscle is being broken down. What does a marathoner look like? They're very lean. Whereas a tennis player is doing short spurts of cardio activity, like more like a HIIT training. And there's a lot of squats and there's a lot of, movement with the serve. Like you're having to use more muscle. So a tennis player's body doesn't look as thin because it, for that sport, needs to have more muscle. So when we are chronically doing cardio just to burn calories, we are actually doing the opposite. We are making it harder for our body to lose weight, and we are losing muscle. No bueno. I don't like that. And you shouldn't want that either. So I personally do cardio for my mental health. I do it for the endorphin rush. I do it to get out into nature, but I don't do it to lose weight. I've started looking at HIIT training and muscle building as my weight loss tool, knowing that more muscle I have, the more insulin sensitive I will be, and then pairing that with the other strategies I just taught you. Okay, last one. Don't go anywhere because this one's good too. Number 5, throw away your scale. Your scale tells you nothing. It's a big fat liar. And every time we hop on that scale, we either are like, woo, that's amazing, or we're like, okay, what's going on? And we orchestrate our whole day around it for so many years. I would get up in the morning, I would pop on the scale, and I would decide based off of what that number said if I was having a good day or a bad day. I knew that a certain number on the scale meant, oh, that was my high school weight. That was my college weight. I had so much emotional baggage around what that number said. And the minute, one day, my scale literally broke. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to replace it. I'm going to see if I can just enjoy living in my body. And that was the day I freed myself. So please stop judging your quality of who you are as a human, the quality of your health, the quality of your day by that number on the scale. A way better measurement is to make sure that you have a continuous glucose monitor. That's what's going to give you all the accurate information as to if you're able to lose weight, if you're moving towards health, and what your lifestyle habits are doing for you. Don't let the scale determine your self-worth. Okay, there you go. 5 things. Wow. You can tell, I really wanted to get that across to you because I know so many of you come here to my channel to lose weight, and I want to make sure that you are succeeding at that. But you're going to have to get rid of those 5 things. If you love that video and you want to dive into more of the information I have on this channel, go to this video. If you're trying to use fasting as a tool for weight loss, congratulations. It literally is the best tool I have ever seen for weight loss. I think you should start with fasting before you change your food